Morning. I'm gonna show how to align the Ortofon black cartridge onto the Rega RP-3. First thing you're gonna do is you will download. You can get these off of Vinyl Engine. I have the Rega Stevenson arc protractor, and you can PayPal, which I did because I bought this a while ago. Or you don't have to pay for, they're free, but it's nice to send the guy some money, you know, like $5 or $10 for doing these protractors. You want to print to original size on these, because you want to make sure from A to A you have 140 millimeters, and B to B that you have 200 millimeters exact. So you want to measure that out, which I did already. And then you carefully want to get the center hole. I use some tape so that I don't split too far. And then you will put that onto your turntable. All right. And then, hold on a second. All right. Just wanted to show you, I put this on there on the center. And the normal Elise cartridge is a 3-screw cartridge, so it lines up perfectly. So when you go to these 2-screw ones, you have to kind of figure out where it's going to set. But anyway, what you'll do first of all, before you can put that on, you'll hook up your wires. On the back of the Ortofon, that's labeled white, red, blue, green. So you'll just carefully put your tone arm wires onto there. I got a small pair of needle nose pliers that I use, and you can just plop those on. Kind of a general rule is on these cartridges, they have this third hole up here on the front, and you're going to want your needle to be kind of centered on that hole there. So, but that's not always exact. So what you'll do is you'll put it on there and you will check it. You want to make sure you bring your anti-skate on the Regas out so that it's not pulling back on you. And then you will try to see you have points. So you have a point right here. This one has a black mark outside the arc, so that's where the needle is going to touch. But what you can do first is we're going to hit right here, and we're going to check for squareness, and then we'll hit right here, and then we'll come back to this one and hit right here to make sure. So I'm going to try to do this while holding the camera, because I don't have a great zoom in on mine. So I kind of line it up, let it drop, and I know it's hard to see with this, so let me try to get some better light. All right, the light's about as good as it's going to get for us right now. So anyway, we want to drop the needle, and then we try to look for squareness on the line. So we're pretty good there. So if we're right there without moving anything, we want to pick this up and move it over to the next spot and set it down. And we're a little off. We need to move the cartridge forward a little bit by that mark, and by this mark you can see we're off also. So let me bring it forward, and all I'm going to do is loosen these 2 screws just a pinch, move that just a pinch forward, and retighten them. So I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. So I adjusted it, but by adjusting it, I'm not quite square. I wish I had a better. These GoPros are not the best for this stuff, but I'm gonna have to tweak it just a little bit. This outside screw is gonna have to go forward just a little bit, because we're off just a pinch for being square. So let me do that again, but I wanted to show you what you have to look for. All right, again, sorry if you really can't see. I'm trying to show you a good angle here, but I'm pretty perpendicular to the line. The needle is on the cross section, and then when I bring it to the other section out there without moving anything, It lines up nicely on that one. And I'm going to bring it back on this one here, wherever that X is at. It lines up nice on that one. So we know that it's set. I'm going to tighten the screws up just to make sure they're tight. Be right back. All right, now that we have that all done, I've already preset this cartridge. I'm going to run it at 1.6. But what you would do is you have your counterweight and you have your adjustment back here. Instead of playing around, I just bought a Neotech digital scale. You bring your cartridge over. There's a hole right in the center of the thing to try to line your needle into. And then you let it go. 1.57. I had it at 1.6, so I could tweak it a little bit. But anyway, once you do that, you have to set your anti-skate, because I pulled it out, and the way the Rega works is, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's 2 notches on the Regas. And what you do is, the first notch out here is 2, the second notch is 1. So I'm going to try to split it, and that'd be about 1.5, and I'll go just a little bit over half. So like I said, there's 1, and there's about a half. So I'm going to consider that my thing, my anti-skate set. So, and again, some cartridges track heavier, some track lighter. Well, you're not going to go much lighter, maybe 150, 140. This one I think was 1.4 to 1.8 if I remember right. That's what I was trying to shoot for, 1.6. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you quickly as I was doing that black Ortofon cartridge. So all right, any questions, send them to me. Any tips or ideas, also send them to me. I like to learn new stuff. So hey everyone, enjoy whatever you're listening to today. Thanks.